Let's go.
Well, good afternoon, EIS. Good afternoon, Mr. Daglish. And shall I still continue to say it? Good afternoon, world.
Yes, let's start saying good afternoon, universe, because we're obviously expanding very quickly.
Yeah, I think we might actually be up to 20 views.
Right.
And so, air's getting a bit thin up here.
Wow. Well, today, EIS, and tomorrow,
the world. Exactly right.
All ours, baby.
It is.
Yeah.
Mr. Daglish. Legends in our own mind, Mr.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's all you need in life, really, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it has been an absolutely busy week upstairs, and I'm very sure it's been one downstairs. Kids have been working extraordinarily hard on all of their assessments this week. We've had GL tests and math and reading, and
yeah,
poor little brains are just going to be fried by the end of this week.
Yeah, and the kids will be tired as well.
Absolutely. Well, Mr. Daglish, I know we do have some fun things, though, next week to make up for that.
Oh, we certainly do, Mr. Marsh. We certainly do. Yeah, well done, all the children, for doing it. It's been a tough week, and I know it has, because it's been a long half term, and we've been off school for a long time. But they've soldiered on. I know my gang have, and I know your gang have, Mr. Marsh, because I know you tell me everything what goes on as well. So well done, everybody. Give yourself a pat on the back. But next week, we can chill and have fun at the same time. Yeah? We've got Halloween, Mr. Marsh, and lots of activities. Yes? What's going on, sir? You tell me.
Well, Mr. Daglish, as I understand it, next Friday is always everyone's absolute favorite, and the kids will get to come and dress up in their favorite Halloween costumes. Although I believe we are doing something slightly different. Normally we would have the parents in and a big parade, but obviously that's not going to happen. But tying into that, we do have some student and teacher judges that will be coming around to the classroom. So make sure that you are absolutely looking your best and fabulous, absolutely fabulous on Friday.
I'm sure there will be. I always look forward to it. And although we don't get to walk around, it doesn't matter. We still see each other.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Play times, lunch times, lots of times to see each other's costumes.
Yeah, it should be great. And it might be our first job for our new student council members. So
I know those student council members are, the big day is tomorrow, isn't it, Mr. Daglish? Or today. I believe it is. Technically, it is Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Today is the big day. And we are looking forward to meeting all of our new student council next week.
Yeah, that's right. So it's election day tomorrow. Now, I've chatted to my gang. We've got some strong candidates. We shall see what happens. It's looking like a two-horse race. That's all I'm saying.
I know that I had a lot of interested people, and we even had campaign posters put up here and speeches, and it's been a really interesting and fun experience. So I was really impressed with my year sixes to see that. Well done. Yeah,
I mean, Mr. Marsh, I should come up and check you guys out, because it's slightly more advanced than us. I think a hand up in the air is normally a hallelujah moment. Although I've got to say, we did get a couple of the kids getting up in front of the class and chatting and saying things like, I would be a good school council member because I'm kind. And yes, that's right. You do need kind people. You need people who can put their hands up and talk in a proper way, without shouting out. So, it's all different. We can't do campaign posters, but as long as we understand what's going on, that's what counts. And yeah, some good suggestions came out. Yeah.
Really, really looking forward to meeting all of them on Monday or Tuesday or whatever day we choose to meet them all. So I'm really looking forward to meeting them. And we do have, I believe, Mr. Daglish, some house competition next week.
Yes. Right. Okay. So we're going to have an art competition. Now, it's going to be up to the class teacher exactly what you're going to do. I'm going to get my guys to design horror movie posters or DVD covers or whatever you want to say, because I know they historically enjoy that at this age. So that's what they're going to do. Some of you other guys might do something different.
Well,
Either way, it's going to be good fun.
Absolutely. I know that my children were caught up in the mood of voting this week. And so we had a big proper vote on what activity we would be doing for our house competition, and creating their own monsters and 3D cards won out. So I am looking forward to seeing what creativity comes out of year 6 next week.
I can't wait. We need to put this stuff somewhere. Maybe to get the Padlet page open again, or somehow shine it through this Zoom. I don't know, but we need to get it so the whole world sees. I know the newsletter will get a lot of it, but yeah, I would like to see somewhere else as well.
Absolutely. So yeah, you know what? That Padlet does sound like a good idea. And those of us who remember that from Canvas will see if we can't get that up and running.
Yeah, we'll
share all of this fantastic work.
Yeah, we'll speak to Miss Hitchcock about that, and that can maybe help with because we can go on social media as well. I think we need to get out there a bit more, because we've worked hard. A lot of schools are not open, but we're still going, and we need to tell the world that actually we're still doing great things here.
Absolutely. And I believe there was one more thing that I heard. Little birdie told me that students are going to be able to bring in their own carved Halloween pumpkin to showcase and show off around the school.
Yes, Mr. Marsh, we can do it, okay? We can't bring the pumpkins in and carve them in school, but we can do that at home with parents. We must speak to a parent. Do not do anything without a parent being there. But you can bring them in. And Mr. Marsh, I would love to see my classroom, and I'm sure you'd love to see your classroom and different areas of the school with some awesome pumpkins dotted around. It's going to look amazing.
I think it will look absolutely fabulous. No,
actually, Mr. Marsh, thinking about that as timings, we don't want to leave that to the last day, because I would like to see them up and running for a few days. So maybe we'll have a deadline of, say, Wednesday or something.
That sounds like a reasonable day. And then we can enjoy them Thursday and our day on Friday.
Yeah, we'll get the house competition done by Thursday. Therefore, Friday, we can do the costume judgment.
Yes, we can.
I'll write a letter, Mr. Marsh, and send that out. Yeah.
Well, with all this amazing hard work that everybody's been doing, it's not just you and I and the teachers who are all working really hard, but the kids have been doing a fantastic job. And I, Mr. Daglish, have a fistful here of stars of the week, of teachers that were just absolutely impressed to death with the students. Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Let's go.
From Miss Anna in PE. This person has been very active during the cricket game. He always is the first to catch the ball and has tried his best to lead his team to win the game. And this goes to Mr. Hasnan. Hasnan, well done, well done. Now,
I don't like cricket. I love it. Actually, Mr. Marsh, I knew he was getting that because I was sat in the office in the staff room there when Miss Anna and Miss Rita were talking about the sword.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Daglish, I may have a bit of competition for your amazing artist downstairs in EYFS, because my goodness, can you see how beautiful that is decorated? From Miss Sonia in art, she did a fantastic job. So this goes to a year 6 student who has painted an absolutely gorgeous watercolor Halloween pumpkin this week. So great job. This goes out to Sophia in year 6. And Sophia's been having just an all-around incredible week. And maybe we'll get to that a little bit more next week. But can you see that, Mr. Daglish?
It's absolutely phenomenal. And I think
absolutely brilliant. And Miss Sonia actually painted that on herself. So
it's amazing. And I think Sophia actually clocked her name before you read it out, but I'm sure she doesn't mind, because she will keep that now forever, the artwork and the certificate.
I felt the need to step up my game a little bit after that. So, Mr. Daglish, I have added some little monkey stickers, Mr. Marsh's monkeys, are back. So in year 6, for always trying his best in everything. He is improving daily with English. He never gives up, and he keeps pushing even when he finds things difficult. And that, what else can you ask for? And this goes to Hayun. So well done, Hayun. Great job. Well done, young man. From Mrs. Peoples in year 5. This person gets Star of the Week for their positive and conscientious attitude to everything and an excellent effort in class. You are fabulous and well done. For Miss Peoples, this goes to Maria. So well done, Maria. Good job.
Well done, Maria.
And Mr. Stewart, it is short but sweet. And she has been a superstar in every lesson. And that's it.
That's all you need.
You know, what else can you ask for? And this goes to Yejung. Well done, Yejung.
Yejung.
Good job.
Good.
And from year 3, Mr. Utzing, for working hard at his measurements work for maths over the last 2 weeks and improving concentration around distractions in the classroom. And this goes to Zohib.
Zohib, yeah. Good boy, Zohib. Good
Well
boy,
done.
Zohib. Good lad. Well done. Yeah. Well done, you guys. Okay, let's start with, I actually got a visitor into my classroom, and it was Miss Valentina. So I've never had Star of the Week from Miss Valentina. We'll start with that, Mr. Marsh, yeah? It's like an early Christmas present. Okay, Miss Valentina for EEL. And this child is in year 1, and it's because he tries hard to complete all tasks set for the lesson and is always willing to learn. And that goes to dodging. Dodging. Good boy.
Good job.
Dodging, but I like dodging. Okay, so, you know, I'll just stick with that. Dodging got it last week, I think, and Dodging got it this week, so they'll be happy at home. Well done, boys. Right then, I'll start. We'll leave the awesome artwork to last, and we'll go from year 2. My guys. Now, Mr. Marsh, do you like surprises?
Always.
Do you like surprises when your children do something very, very well and you didn't expect it?
Oh, those are my favorite surprises of all.
Mine too.
I think of every teacher, that's just your favorite surprise.
Mine too. And this was a big surprise. And not because this guy's not capable. I just didn't see it coming. We've got some real brain boxes for maths in this class. I've got to say that. But this guy got 100% in his maths assessment. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it. And I love being surprised. 100%. And I keep thinking, what's going on here? What's going on? But he's obviously had a ball of magic poured into his brain. So 100% in maths assessments. He always tries hard and concentrates though. And I think that's why the results speak for themselves. And it's Jungwoo. Jungwoo. Very, very impressed. Jungwoo. So that was a lovely, lovely surprise, and nobody deserves it more. It was a tough decision this week, but that one had to roll it over. That one had to do the business. Right, okay, with a beautiful green tinted pen. It could only be Miss Nutland and year 1. And this is because this young gentleman is beginning to speak more English. And it's as simple as that. And he has to keep it up. So well done, Jazib. So the brothers have got Stars of the Week, Mr. Marsh.
Oh, this
very
is
happy.
Probably going to be a very special dinner at that house tomorrow.
Well, as long as they bring in some for me the next year, I will be happy. And of course, oh, and by the way, my goodness, how did I forget? I've got to show this stuff. I mean, here's Miss Valentina. She's trying because she's doing EEL in this lovely font here. And we've got, of course, Miss Nutland's lovely green. There's always some nice coloured ink. And I've introduced a new character. You guys may not know him, but my guys do. It's Baby Eggs. And you may notice Baby Eggs doesn't have much hair, and he's only got 1 tooth. And he's not a staff member. No, he's Baby Eggs. Mr. Eggs is Baby. And he looks very much like Sloth from the Goonies, if you've ever seen that movie. So, EYFS, the little guys at the bottom from Miss Holly, here we go. And it's because this young boy is learning to play together with his friends in school. And that's it. Crikey, it's so important in life. You can't do that. You can't have relationships in life. You can't work together. You can't do anything. So it's big. And this guy's very little, very young. So well done to Kian. Well done, young man. He's got lovely blonde hairs, Kian. You probably have seen him. And of course, Miss Holly has drawn a trio of children playing together in a most elegant manner, which is exactly what they do in EYFS, just like that. Exactly the same as that.
But you are exactly right, Mr. Daglish. It's a lot of people often forget the importance of play sometimes. It is really, really important. And speaking of playing, and speaking of competing, and speaking of things that we've been learning about, little birdie also told me that there might be, it's been a very interesting house competition this week.
It has, it honestly has, and everybody scored well. I would say one team is still scored average, but the rest have scored well.
I will be perfectly honest. My house captains up here are absolutely critical and crucial and about keeping it secret from each other. So they don't even know from each other who's won this week.
No, that's brilliant, actually. And the good house captains this year. I mean, they were last year, but they're doing a great job this year, Mr. Marsh. I've got to say, they always come in on time. They do everything together. Well done, you guys. So we'll not forget to give those guys a mention. Now, although one of them did forget to add on the points on the total, but it's not a problem because I spotted it. And if I hadn't spotted it, you would have been like, what?
Well,
so don't worry. It doesn't matter.
It was mentioned to this person. So I was aware that something didn't seem quite right, but that's all right. Mr. Daglish, caught it with your eagle eye.
Yeah, well, yeah, I only know because I write the scores on say so. Right, okay, so let's start with it. Fourth position this week, and it was a very, very satisfactory 31 points, so it's still a good score, and that goes to the Tigers.
Well done, Tigers. Good job.
Good score, well done. Okay, third place, it starts to get tight now with 41 points, so it's a good score, Mr. Marsh. 41 is a good score, and it goes to Wolves. It's my gang. Well done, keeping up the fight. In second place with only 5 extra points on top of the Wolves score with 46 is the Eagles.
Good job, Eagles.
So,
my Eagles. Good job.
Yeah, Eagles are looking strong. But the Bears, Mr. Marsh, are looking very strong. But, you know, I've got to say this. The Bears do have a few extra people. Now, that will change as more comes in. Young guys come into my class, he looks like he's going to be a wolf. So things like that will change, okay? So, nevertheless, whatever you're doing it well because the differences will be very tight anyway. So, this week with 59 points, it is the Bears. So, congratulations to the Bears. You've won another week. Well done. Now then, let's get some totals out. And again, you'll see how tight this is. Fourth spot, 192 points. Not bad for fourth position. It goes to the Tigers. So Tigers are in fourth. In third position with 202 points. It's nothing, Mr. Marshall, only 10 points. It's the Wolves.
Good job, Wolves.
Well done. You've hit the 200 mark already. Well done. In second position, you're probably going to guess who it is. But with 247 points, it is the Eagles. Well done, the Eagles. So the Bears are the kings of the jungle at the moment. And with 265 points, they lead the way. Well done to Bears. Now, Mr. Marsh, I need to figure out some type of award for the leader after a half term or a term. And I can start fresh from each time we do it. So it means that it's not just whoever's in top spot every half term or term, it's whoever's getting the most points for that period of time. So we can get, you know, lots of rewards early to keep everybody engaged because we don't want to get bored and wait for just one result at the end of the year. Okay.
And do not forget next week that there is that giant art competition, and your teachers may have a few other hidden surprises for you. So lots of opportunity to get lots of house points next week and have a bit more fun. They've had such a stressful week this week. Get to relax a little bit, still have a lot of work to do, but a little bit more fun as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go to the shop and buy something as a reward for whoever's won the first half term. Don't expect a brand new car or anything like that, okay? But we'll see what I can do.
All right. Well, are there any announcements from you, Mr. Daglish?
No, but it's been great to chat, Mr. Marsh, and I really look forward to next week, and I'm very happy with everybody. Well done. One last thing, though. If anybody knows where Mr. Eggs can get a shower, please let me know, because this guy looks like he's been working down the coal mine. And I think it's because Vora keeps taking him outside to play, and he keeps getting fed food as well, so he's putting on a bit of weight. I don't know if you've noticed, he's getting a bit fatter.
Getting a little pudgy.
Yeah, so he's got to be careful, you know, he's got to eat healthy food, meat and vegetables, you know the score, okay? So, yeah, maybe find a shower cubicle for Mr. Eggs. He's looking drastic at the minute.
Well, we'll see if we can't get some of the science guys to help come up with a clever solution to the shower problem.
Excellent idea, Mr. Marsh.
Well done. All right. Well, on behalf of Mr. Daglish, our fearless leader, and myself, have a wonderful, wonderful golden time. Have a wonderful snack. Have a wonderful weekend.
Well done, guys. Awesome.